Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're gonna see OpenShift cluster deployment in AWS by IPI method. Before we jump into the hands-on, we'll see what OpenShift actually is. OpenShift is a Red Hat enterprise Kubernetes platform. You can think it like a Kubernetes, but it comes with enterprise grade security and full developer platform, built-in automation, and completely lifecycle management. With OpenShift, you don't need to manually set up things like registry monitoring or logging. It comes with a built-in container registry, monitoring and logging stack, secure by default runtime, automatic operator-based upgrade, and powerful app console for both admin and developers. Today we are going to do installer provision infrastructure, which is IPI, which like provision VPC update EC2 instance and not balance security groups, fully automated way and one of the easiest way to build cluster. In the upcoming hands-on part of the video, I will show you how to prepare the environment, how to configure the install-config.yaml file, and how to run the OpenShift installer, and how Bootstrap and worker nodes comes online, and finally how to access the OpenShift web console.
Okay, let's start the installation of OpenShift cluster by IPA method in AWS. So this is the block that you can follow. Uh, Red Hat OpenShift is an enterprise Kubernetes platform, and you can also read that. And there's some prerequisite that you have to follow before the OpenShift cluster installation. Make sure that you have a AWS account, and the AWS account you have to create some IAM role as well, some IAM users. Make sure that the IAM user have these are the following permission: EC2, IAM, Route 53, SD, and ELB. And in your local PC, make sure that you have AWS CLI installed, and then you have to also configure your IAM user to the AWS by the help of AWS configure command. Once you are done, then you can move ahead to the next to setup to domain setup. You have to provide your domain name in Route 53. So make sure you have already registered domain name in Route 53. I will show my domain name. This is my domain name, devopsproject.site, which I have already registered in the Route 53. Then AWS quota check. OpenShift require multiple virtual CPUs by default. So if you are provisioning more than 16 CPU, then you need to raise your ticket in AWS service quota. And once they approve, then you can provision high resource quota instances. By default, only 16 CPUs AWS will provide for new accounts. So if you want to provision some large instances, then you have to make ticket. Once AWS approve, then you will able to provision a high instances cluster. Yeah. Then there is some OpenShift installation tools. Is the OpenShift install version. This is the OpenShift install free used for the cluster creation. So you can just get this binary file from the Red Hat console as well, or you can just go to the OpenShift.com and you can download your whatever the version you want to download. You can go to the website, and then you can choose your specific version. So we are doing for AWS L7 364. Okay, it's not there. OpenShift v4, AMD 64, OpenShift clients, OCP, and then you can see a lot of version here, so you can use that. Then you require the OC tool for the cluster control, like kubectl. Then you need to generate SSH keys. So these are the like prerequisites you have to follow. I have already done OpenShift install and OC version, OC command line tool already installed in my PC. So let's follow the next step. Is the generate SSH keys. So let's copy this command and then generate the SSH keys in the directory, so that The local SH key is required for the worker and master node communication. Like if you are accessing your master and worker nodes, then you can SH in your master and worker nodes. So just type this command sh keygen. So see, there is a two key will generated, public and private, and public key will require for install config YAML. We'll see. Then get the pull secret. Uh, this pull secret you can get it from the Red Hat console. I will show. Make sure you have a Red Hat account. If you have not created account, then you can create it's free. And just go to the cluster list and go to the clear cluster, then go down here. So AWS also provide managed service as well, ROSA, which you can also try. And I'm going with the run it yourself OpenShift cluster by by installing from other cloud providers. So yeah, this is also you can follow. You can use the AWS x64. Then we are going to do IPI based, which is automated based installer. So just click on that, and then there is some binary file that you can see, OpenShift install and OC command line tool. Okay, uh, so you can also download, and you can also copy my command in the terminal, and you can also do it from there as well. So yeah, pull secret you can get it from here. Just copy the pull secret, and yeah, you will be able to provision your cluster. Let's see some more prerequisite. Okay, so we have already created a public and private file. Then you have to run this command to create a install config YAML file. Just type this command into the in terminal. Then it will ask for sh publish keys. So I will be going to provide my public key, which is I can see the nodes in a directory which I have already created in this present directory. So just I'm just clicking on the none because I have to provide my sh keys. Then platform, this will be going to the on the AWS. Just click on that, and then on which region you want to deploy your OpenShift cluster. So I will be going with the US West 2. Just click on that, and then to search your Route 53 domain. So I've already registered this domain into the Route 53. So I was able to see there is one domain. Just to select this, and now it will ask for your cluster name. So I will be going to provide a cluster name, cluster 1. Just press enter, and now it's asking for the pull secret. Now pull secret you can copy it from your Red Hat console.redhat.com. Just copy the pull secret, and then provide your pull secret here. Now my install-config YAML is created. Let's see. If you get this file, then you will be able to see the install-config YAML. Once your install config YAML is ready, you have to do some small customization in your config YAML file. Let's see what are these small customization. So if you see a template which I've done, there's some customization. Is the platform AWS type 5.x large. You can provide your instance type. So this is an instance type which is a 4 CPU and 16 GB RAM, which is the minimum requirement for OpenShift cluster. And the minimum requirement for OpenShift cluster is 4 CPU and 16 GB, and make sure that you provide a 1 replica for worker node and 3 replica for master node, right? So let me just copy this AWS type m5.x large. I will paste this in the config file. Yeah, and replica will be 1. Oh, I will be going to provide a worker replica 3, and for master as well 3. Yeah, this is correct. And is full secret. Okay, it is correct. And you have to also provide your SH keys as well. You have to provide your public key. Just copy this and then paste here, and just provide your public key here. Just remove this line and copy your config YAML. Sorry, copy your public key. Let me open a new terminal, and then just get this public file, and then copy this from here, and then oops, uh, and then paste it here. So yeah, it successfully, my config file is done. Now just save it, but before doing this, just I want to look over my config YAML file, it is correct or not. You can confirm it with my template. Make sure that all things will be same. Yeah, after this you can save it, and then let's go to our next command, which is make sure that you provide the right information. And if you are getting this error while running the OpenShift create a cluster, then make sure that you provide right instance type. If you're providing exceeding your resource quota, then you will get this error missing quota. So now let's do the OpenShift install create cluster. You have to just copy this command and then just paste this command here. Now this will create a OpenShift cluster. The cluster status you can see here as well, or you can open your AWS account console, and then you can also check the status from here as well. Like you can see a status is that EC2 instance is creating or not, or your VPC networking it will create. You can check it was creating or not, or you can also check the logs from here as well. So it will take some time. We'll see when it will be deployed. Okay, error missing quota is not available in USS 2 because the required number of resource 24 is more than limit 16. So the error I will be getting required that failed to fetch a cluster, failed to fetch dependency because of platform quota check. So I was exceeding a limit of 16. If you have a new AWS account, or like it's completely fresh, so you are not able to exceed this 16 CPU limit. So that's why I was not able to provision a cluster, because in my OpenShift cluster, which I was going to provision, I will be demanding 3 replica of master and 3 replica of worker, which have 24 CPU, right? Each nodes m5.x large have 4 CPU, so I will be demanding a 24 CPU. So to control this limit, we can do replica 1 and for master 3. So 4 into 4 is equals to 16, right? So we will be in the limit, so we will be able to provision a cluster. Make sure, like if you want to provision some high demanding quota clusters, so you have to generate a ticket from service quota. So yeah, now let's go to our next command, which is OpenShift create cluster. Just hit this command. Once the cluster provisioning will be complete, you will see various logs out there. It's just for saying that network infrastructure is creating, and some master and worker and bootstrap node will be creating, and then bootstrap node will be terminated. Then master will provision worker nodes. So I got this error because there is a quota uh, resource error. You can also face this error, so let's solve this issue. How you can also fix. If you go down here, so I will find the actual root cause why it's failing. So I described the machine API, and then I got to know there is a resource quota. So because why worker nodes are failed because of resource quota, because there is a bootstrap node was also terminating at the same time, but it's not completely terminated and the worker node is provisioned. That's why I got the resource limit quota, because it's exceeding to more than 16 CPU. So what I did is I deleted that worker node, and then I scaled back machine API to 0. Okay, then I again scale back to machine a worker node API to 1. uh, then master and worker node will be provisioned, because it's completely verifying that we are provisioning 4 nodes with 14 CPU, sorry, 16 CPU. Then I described the route. I can also see the route. uh, with this route you can access console of OpenShift console. And then how do you know that the cluster will be completely provisioned or not? So you can use this command, OpenShift install wait for install complete. So this command will use when the cluster will be completely provisioned. So you can see the status, it's waiting for up to 40-30. Then once it's complete, then you will able to access console, and you will get the username, password, and you can access the console as well. But if you have if you are not exceeding resource quota limit, then you will able to provision your cluster without any error. So if you see here, this is US West 2 region, Oregon, and 3 master, 1 worker. This is a console. Let's log in with the ID and password. Kubeadmin is the default user, and password is here. Let's log in. So yeah, this is the console. You can deploy operator, you can deploy your microservices application, you can deploy whatever you want and create virtual machines. Now let's get back to the blog. Uh, yeah, then you can create a storage class, expose your deployments, and you can do various things. To delete cluster, you can run this command, OpenShift destroy cluster. Mm, and this will destroy your OpenShift cluster. If you know needed for longer use, then you can destroy. Now, if you want to use a command line interface, then you can also use. You have to export your kubeconfig file. Just go to the auth directory, and you will find your kubeconfig file. Just export this kubeconfig variable, the kubeconfig, and now you can use your cluster with the command line interface. You can see also get notes for not every word be ready. To destroy command, use this command to destroy your cluster, and this will destroy your whole cluster. Once the cluster deletion is complete, you will get back your AWS instance back to normal state. No more EC2 worker nodes and master nodes, and you will not get more AWS bills.
All right, everyone. So that's it for the today OpenShift installation walkthrough. If you really like this video, then hit the like, subscribe button, and also let me know in the comment what you want me to cover next in the videos. Yeah, see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.